That was it. Lawrence.
Not weary about left hand, you're concerned defence only. You're boxing style. Defence only first. You can use it many times, you can throw 5 or 6 to kick on. Why are you putting 5 or 6 in? Why are they?
Okay.
Then you've been saying okay for the last 6 rounds.
No, you got 1 2 rounds big.
You're not doing it. You're not doing it. Your left hand is flat.
Yeah, you see the low blow, and it was actually he was starting to punch in the proper area, but the fact he got his head pulled down is what caused the blow to actually go low. But it still didn't seem to be that damaging, and then that bad of area was it didn't come underneath the cup.
The largest number of punches ever landed against Bernard Hopkins in a prize fight. Roy Jones landed 206 blows by CompuBox count back in 1993. Coming to this round, Joe Calzaghe has landed 189 punches already on Bernard Hopkins. In all likelihood, it's going to finish the fight having landed more punches than anyone's ever landed against Hopkins in a CompuBox counted fight.
Heading into this fight, conventional wisdom was that Calzaghe, younger and faster, higher volume of punches, would outwork Bernard and win a close decision. And that's what it looks like it's on its way to being this fight. The question now is, can the great old fighter pull something out of his bag of tricks and pull off the upset?
Calzaghe may help him back. He's covered in so careless there, leaving himself wide open. And Bernard still is a KGO guy. He still can punch. And he has good eyes, so he can see opportunities.
2 of the 3 judges who are scoring the fight are very recognizable faces, well known here in Las Vegas. The third is a judge from Illinois, whose record is not all that intelligible to us. Don't know that much about it. We'll show you the judges later on as the fight progresses toward the decision.
In spite of all the work that Hopkins has done with Mackie Shilstone, the great conditioning coach, it seemed to me at the end of the last round, when they were both flurrying, Hopkins' old, tired arms were just unable to keep up with Calzaghe's.
Well, you made the point that you thought maybe Hopkins took a long rest after the low blow to recover a bit from the exertion of the fight. Mackie Shilstone has a tremendous record in having conditioned fighters for special challenges, including helping Bernard Hopkins become a light heavyweight to fight Antonio Tarver.
He's did a fantastic job with all of the fighters he worked with. And to me, one of his masterpieces, though, aside from the Michael Spinks, preparing him to win the title for Larry Holmes, was Roy Jones, moving way up to heavyweight, where he looked very good and natural.
That time, Calzaghe backed Hopkins off in an exchange of flurries.
You know, and subtly, Calzaghe has been able to force Hopkins to fight more of his fight, flurrying with Calzaghe with his back against the ropes.
Stop! Come on, let's go.
Chopping left hand by Calzaghe, and now Hopkins is claiming another low blow, but Cortez didn't see it.
Let's go, Bernard. Come on, let's go. No, I need to go. Let's go, come on.
Hopkins claiming he was hit in the cup. Cortez didn't see it. Consequently, there'll be no penalty. Cortez says go right ahead and fight.
But might there be retaliation?
Hopkins trying to retaliate with his big right hand.
Look. Come on, let me hit the other hand. Let's go.
If they want to trade, Calzaghe will land more. It's as simple as that.
Calzaghe's dribbling and tackling is just too much for Bernard.
Left it for. Did he cheat him? Fucking cheat my ass! Don't worry about the cheating, what he's doing. What the fuck are you doing? What do you think? You should have done a long time ago. That's all you want to do. Why leave it to round 11? I never water walk. Never water's empty. So what? Fucking, I guess a fucking water. Fucking, don't get it. It's out. It's over. If you don't win this round, it's fucking over. You got to stop him. You got to stop him. And you got it.
We're going in the back of the last round.
Now here. Go out there and own the guy.
Let's show him win the fight.
All right, go out there.
You're winning the fight.
Now let's finish strong. Let's finish strong.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is
Round 12 begins. Freddie Roach urging Hopkins to finish strong. Enzo Calzaghe with a flurry of F-bombs for his son.
You know, but in the corners, Hopkins' corner feels he's ahead, and Calzaghe's corner seems to feel Calzaghe's behind, saying that he needs a knockout.
I heard Leon Tabbs tell Bernard Critter that he's winning the fight. Which was surprising to me.
You never know whether he means it. You know, with an older fighter like Bernard, wouldn't you say that anyway, simply to keep him motivated and keep him going? And I think in the case of Enzo Calzaghe, he's trying to urgently whip his fighter into continuing to throw, continuing to let his energy flow.
I would tell Bernard, every punch you throw with full power. You know, because you're not going to want to see whether he wins it. I would tell him that he should go with full power in any punch that he throws.
It certainly would seem that if somebody needs a knockout, it's Hopkins.
Well, again, those early swing rounds, depending on whose favor they go in, might determine the fight.
Good left hand by Calzaghe. Hopkins comes back with his arms windmilling.
And speaking of swing rounds, here we are in the final one, and they're both fighting hard.
As I always say, the Nevada judges consistently like guys who force the fight, push action. That's how you had the controversy with Trinidad when he fought with Oscar, and always throughout history. So, according to the way they score, I would have Calzaghe winning according to Nevada's scoring system.
It was a given when you compare their styles that Calzaghe would be the aggressor. The only question was whether Hopkins' counter-aggression would befuddle him and ultimately upend him. It certainly looked in the first few rounds as though it was more than possible. But then Calzaghe got his rhythm going in the middle rounds.
That knockdown in round one scored by Hopkins also seems to loom large at the moment.
Indeed. As does the fact that no point was ever deducted for the 2 times that the fight was stopped because of low blows by Calzaghe. And incidentally, it's Hopkins who came in with the low blow reputation.
The predator in this fight is definitely Calzaghe. He's taking the jumper all the way.
Joe Calzaghe with a professional record of 44 wins, no losses. 18 years since the last time he lost a fight as an amateur. Bernard Hopkins trying for his 3rd straight win in the light heavyweight division after an epic career as a middleweight. Calzaghe chasing Hopkins down the stretch. Hopkins holding on as the seconds tick away. And they fight past the bell.